Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning. Good afternoon and welcome to Indie Author Roadmap, episode 73. I am the reluctant writer, Rob Radcliffe, and I'm joined by...
Amazing, fantastic, brilliant, awesome Rachel.
Do you just always feel brilliant and amazing and fantastic?
Yeah.
There's a bit of a dichotomy here because you go, oh yeah, I'm amazing and all this and that and all the words. And then I read your blog posts and it's all, oh, woe is me. Oh, it's so hard living, breathing in and out. Oh, God.
That's just you reading them in your perspective.
Yeah, perhaps, maybe. Yeah. So what have you been up to this week? Anything interesting?
Just recording for my dictation course, which I've recorded everything for now.
Oh yeah, you finished that, haven't you now, yeah?
Yeah, I've got 25 videos to edit. They're not long videos, they're like 2 minutes, 5 minutes max.
And you said that you were happy with the last few?
No, I'm not sure I'm so happy with them. I think I was tired, but I'll have a look when I edit them and then see what they look like. Because you know what it's like when you're like, so much shit, but when you go back to it, you're like, actually, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say, if I have to record some, I have to record some. It doesn't matter. They're kind of like bonus modules anyway, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, okay. So you're allowed to be tired on those ones. They've got through it. They'll probably, if they do the whole course in one go, they'll probably be tired anyway too by the end.
Well, they can't do it in one go because it drops. It's got 3 weeks, so I've got it so it drops weekly, so they can't race ahead.
Oh, so it's like scheduled for when they get. How do you do that? Is that just a thing in where you're hosting it?
Yeah, you can have it. It's like it calls it drips, and it's how many days after they've started the course.
I suppose it's just like an email automation thing, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Obviously, if someone buys it and then doesn't touch it for a month, then when they go into it, it'll all be there for them.
It'll all be there. Okay, good. Have you done any writing?
No, because I've been 100% on that. So yeah, because that's what I said I was doing when I came back from Ireland. That I was going to treat it like a book, and this is the thing I'm doing. So yeah, but I'm itching to go back and write now.
Oh, you will be. It's been about a month on it, and you've
but you know when you can feel like I just want to go and write some fiction. That's where I'm at.
Just made shit up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've nearly finished my my beginner's luck ebook, the reader magnet for my my new series, and the Kickstarter starts tomorrow. For fuck's sake. I should have done so much more, but I'm not bothered. I just want it to be out. I want it to be done with, and then so I can get the books on TikTok Shop really now. I should have done more. Yeah. I should have done a lot more marketing, but busy, and not focusing on. It's hard, isn't it, focusing on all the things when you've got lots of different things going on.
Especially when you've got things that bring the more instant money in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, my author clients, it's like boom, do a job, get paid, or sometimes get paid, and then you've got to do the job, and you don't want to because you've been paid.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. It's I should have done more, and I will make sure my next Kickstarter after this one is going to be when I've got book 5 and my Divine series out, and it's going to be All Singing or Dancing special edition thing, which I think would probably do quite well.
Yeah.
But I will give myself enough time. It doesn't matter. I only wanted to write 2 books this year, and that was book 3 of my Windfall series with the Kickstarter one, and finish off this Divine 5. I've also written more anyway.
Yeah, have you done anything with pen name, Zed's pen name?
Pen name? No, not yet. No, I haven't even looked at it.
No.
which is fine. I mean, because
You know
when
how months ago, right, you would take the piss out of me because I would write books and then wouldn't touch them for ages.
I bet they're released before you release anything.
No.
Because when I sit down and edit them, they're ready then.
Yeah.
That's they're going, But I was also thinking maybe do a Kickstarter for them, but then that's sort of reveal. Although that'd be okay because it's pen name Zed's pen name. You still don't know the actual pen name.
It'd still have to have you on it. It'd still say Rob.
Yeah, but that's fine because I mean, any listeners to this know that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so that wouldn't really matter as much. But yeah, we'll see. I do have to edit them first, and it is editing 3 books, so I'll be doing that second half of the year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all good.
I was gonna say I finally picked a narrator for my Jigsaw Girl, so I've sent the.
You gone he or she?
I've gone he in the
Right.
end. Yeah, I asked on my TikTok what people prefer, and most of them were saying that they prefer the gender to be the same gender as the main character, even though it's like third person. So I was like, yeah. So I had a look through all the guys and picked one guy. So he's he's got the manuscript now. So
What are you doing? You're doing ACX 50/50 or?
yeah, It's easier, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, isn't it? Yeah, exactly.
And it's either that or no audiobook, so
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Some money's better than no money. Half money's better than no money.
Yeah, it is. And my one book that I've had done end of March is doing well. That's every day there's sales and listens on it, so that's good.
And your
Yeah.
Facebook ads are taken off, but you don't know why.
Oh, my Facebook ads have been a right pain in the backside because like they were meandering along. So, like I've had the same Facebook ads for ages. Like I'm talking months. One of them's like June of last year, so they're long. But it was doing well. It had like nearly 1,000 comments on it and stuff like that. So it was fine and it was selling. But then I think it's now started to get tired. It was still in a profit, but the profit had like lessened because like last year and even coming into this year, it was like for every pound I spent on it, I was getting between £2 and £3 back.
Yeah.
But it kind of dropped to like for every pound was like £1.50 to £2 and sometimes £2.50 back.
Yeah.
So it's like that one needs to. I was a bit sad to retire it because it's got all that social proof on it.
But what level do you think when you're running Facebook ads? Right, it's time to kill it because obviously, I mean, you've got read through and you can take that into account as well.
Yeah, well, I've not killed it. I've just taken it from being the main ad.
Right.
Now, so it's still there because it gets comments on all the time. If I go on my Facebook page, and you can filter for new comments through your page, it's usually got a comment on there or a like or something. So I've left it. It's not dead, but I've put new ones on that have got a very similar advert, and they are just started taking off. But I did them last week, and my Facebook went into this thing where it was overrunning them. Because like I had one ad, it was like set for £30 a day was its budget, and it was coming in at like £44 a day, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Months, no, does it do it over the week so it'll even out over the week?
Maybe, but it was doing that to all my ads. That was just the main one. That was the biggest one it was doing it to, but it was doing it to all of them. So when you've got them all overspending quite a bit, it's like backing in because then it's reaching my budget because I have my Facebook set on a specific budget and then it charges me, and it was like really getting to that very fast. So I turned them off because I'm like, and I wasn't every day. I was either breaking even or it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah. You feel like you're treading water then, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. So I did turn those ones off and then I redid them again, sat down properly.
And what's your ad setup? How do you set them up? Do you do it like the new way everyone seems to be doing, where it's just one campaign, one ad set, one ad?
See, that's how I've always done it.
Just simple, nice and simple like that. Yeah,
because that way I can title it and I'll be like, book title, the month that it's set off, and where I'm targeting. So it's literally book title, April, UK. That's it.
Yeah.
That's and then yeah, and I've set my budget at the campaign level.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter, does it? If you've only got
No.
the one, it's only filtering down to that anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I've got 6 campaigns running now.
yeah,
But yeah, so the first couple of days they did bring in profit, and then like third day it just went and just shut off. But then yesterday it was dead weird. The On my KDP dashboard the amount was like down again, but then when I got, I don't know if you have your Facebook ads account, but mine messages me every day to tell me how much it's spent.
yeah. Well, I've got it. I've got the app, and that does that. You know,
Yeah,
the ad manager app, and it does.
yeah. And I
Oh,
got a message this morning to say that it only spent £18 across all 6 things, and I was like, why? Why is that like that? That's not even a full budget for one ad. So
would that
uh,
not be because it's overspent and now it's the end
maybe
of the?
maybe it's trying to
Yeah,
recoup something back.
yeah,
Uh, and I went and had a look because usually if that happens, it's usually hit my budget amount, and I've just got to go reset it
yeah,
because I have
yeah.
it set to a certain amount so that I don't get to the end of the month, and I've suddenly got like a £3,000 bill that I
Mine
was
gets taken out every day.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where you set it. Where do you set like weekly or monthly?
Mine gets taken out every time I hit £250. So I've gone in.
Right.
It's on your bills thing, and I have it. It takes as soon as it is 250, it takes 250. But if it hits when it hits 500 total, it just stops.
Right. No, mine doesn't get. Mine gets taken out the next day, because
Yeah,
obviously when I set the ads up, nothing goes out that day, and then it's the next day paying for that. Which is, I mean, I get lots of pings, so I feel like I'm loved, but also it means that every day I just spend 2 minutes quickly checking, you know, just keeping on a little bit on top of it. I don't think I'd like that, at the end of the week or the end of the month, going, oh God, you
yeah. Well,
know,
that's why I've got mine set to because I originally set it to like it was a £400 budget and it would just stop the ads, and I upped
yeah.
that to 500. That was just so that I could look at it if I hit 500, and then I could decide what to do. But then I added in the one where it pays out at every 250.
No.
Yeah, because when it reached the £500 limit, then it was getting to certain time of the month, and I was like, God, there's 500 I've got to spend out. And even though like you might put it over weeks, it feels like a lot.
Doesn't feel like it, does it though? Yeah.
No, so when I put it at 250, it doesn't feel as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a post today. Let me try and remember it, because I wanted to have a little bit of a rant on it, and kind of the person who posted it was having the rant I wanted to have. But it's apparently authors at the moment are being all anti-Amazon again, going,
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know why. I saw someone posting about
Chris
it.
Ward or something. I think no, it wasn't Chris Ward. He's Chris something. It wasn't Ward, because he's one of
Oh,
our
I
listeners.
saw a guy called Matt Shaw. He was ranting
Matt
about
Shaw, that's the one. Yeah, it
yeah.
wasn't Chris at all. Yeah, I read, and I'm just thinking, like, apparently authors are getting all don't put your books in Kindle Unlimited. But again, it's authors, it's not readers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it always is authors fucking being all pissy about something because they're not getting sales. Well,
Yeah.
are you advertising? No,
No.
because Amazon's taking all my money. It's not. It's only it's part of what you make a sale with. And then the slagging off Kindle Unlimited. It's like, well, that's a completely different thing to making sales. That's Netflix for books.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
it's gonna
certain.
be there. If you take your book out, people are still gonna be in KU. They're not gonna so especially the
Exactly.
people that read loads and loads of books. You get some of these people. I know someone, and she writes in the morning, and in the afternoon she reads from 12 o'clock till whenever she goes to bed. She reads, so she literally reads a book a day.
Yeah.
So she's getting through 30 books a month. So you times that by a year, that's what, like 350 books. She's not going to buy that many books.
Thousands of pounds worth of
No.
books.
She might buy the odd favourite author one, but
Yeah.
that's someone who's going to be in KU.
Yeah. I mean, this kind of thing is maddening, because it's just one of those things where new authors who aren't sure about this, that, and the other, they'll listen to that, they'll take note, and they'll do what that person says
Yeah.
because all right, so readers don't like it anymore, and what? I'm getting all confused about it.
Readers don't even care. Not
No,
not being not dissing on the readers, they don't even think about it.
no, exactly, yeah. It's
They're
just
just
all
like,
once again
"Where can I get
awfully
this book?"
yeah, getting all up on themselves. Like, why? It's a platform to find readers. Why are you overcomplicating things?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter who fucking owns that platform. It's if you want to find readers for you who enjoy your books, be on these places.
yeah,
Otherwise, if you
and
want to
that's
take a moral stance and be skint, fine.
like,
But
yeah, don't
you know,
complain about it.
and you cut through everything, even all this AI and other. If you cut through all the bullshit, it is always you are finding readers. This is where the readers are.
Yeah.
Everything else is just noise, usually from disgruntled authors.
Office, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
like I said, the readers don't care.
I've
They're just
noticed my behaviour with audiobooks has gone kind of like my behaviour with, Kindle books, and I think most people do the same with KU books. If there's a book they want, they'll see if it's in KU, and then if it's not, they might consider buying it, if it's
yeah,
something they really want. And if they don't really want it, it's like, "Nah, forget it, I won't read it." And I've found that because now Spotify has a, free audiobooks, you have so many hours a month.
all
That
right,
I'm
yeah,
finding I've been doing that now with my audiobooks 'cause, like, I have an Audible account where you buy your credits,
yeah,
but if there's a audiobook that I want, I'll now look on Spotify to see if I can listen to it there first without spending a
yeah.
credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the authors still get credited, don't they? That's
The
the
author
promotion.
still gets credit. I don't know, they probably get paid less via Spotify.
Yeah, it'll be hours listened to thing, won't it?
Yeah,
Um,
but
yeah,
I suppose it'll work similar ways to KU, but they're still getting paid for their work, so
yeah. It's just Spotify taking the hit, I guess. Just a
well,
promotional thing, innit? So what's next on the writing agenda for you? What are you writing next?
I've got a book that book that I need to finish that's due on pre-order at the end of June. It is nearly finished, so I've got to finish editing these videos and
Yeah.
then um jump back onto that book.
Getting what?
Jump back onto that book and get that finished. That's it really, writing wise. I'm trying to be simple and just like stick to one project at a
You are
time.
simple, Rachel. Don't worry about that. You are proper simple. It's
Obviously.
fine. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I try to
Good.
keep life simple.
Right. And pause for a second. One of those moments where I go, and oh no, there's nothing coming.
I was gonna tell you about another author that reminded me of that author you were speaking to. You know,
Oh, go
when
on.
you know that guy you said you spoke to in Ireland and he put out short stories and
Mm,
sold them to his
yeah.
newsletter? Well, I'm in another school group.
Demonstrate it while we're having a beer, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, well, I'm in this another school group and there's a guy there who's started putting novellas out every 2 weeks because obviously they're
Yeah.
easier to write, and, he's just made his, like, first 1,000 in a week from his novellas because he's been doing it, I think he's got now at 6 novellas, and now obviously because you get that boost, don't you, and every time you put a new one out, it boosts a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got his first $1,000 week.
What's he called?
I cannot remember. I'm not, but I wouldn't shout it out because he does write using AI as well, so I wouldn't.
Oh, well, try and find him after and text me, just so I can have a look. Just
Yeah, yeah, I'll send you a picture of his stuff, but yeah.
yeah. So yeah, short is. I mean, we said this last year, didn't we? You know, with, the likes of some authors who are going short, but they're rapidly getting things
Yeah.
out.
Well, it's
Uh,
like Steve H says he's finished 2 books since we're in Ireland, but I mean, I know his books are only in the 30 to 40,000 range,
yeah.
but he doesn't care when he's getting the royalties in.
Well, he said, you call them a book. You don't say novel. You don't say
Yeah,
novella. They're a book, and
book, yeah.
also readers don't care. Once again, they're
No,
there for the
and
story.
especially if your market is KU, they're not counting pages. To them, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's basically part one, part two,
Yeah.
instead of 6 book box set. You've
Which
got
is yeah,
parts, haven't you?
which is what my best-selling series is. It's short. Well, there's 60,000 words, so they still are novels, but they're still
Yeah.
short in terms of a novel size, but people bang through them.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, because I mean, we've spoken about this at length before, but that horrible middle bit when you hit around 40,000 to 50,000 words and you're like, oh, I can't be arsed now. I'm thinking of new things to start.
Oh.
You know, that's when doing short ones. You're
Yeah.
done. You're already done. It's done. It's basically taking out all the fluff in it. It's just pure story. I imagine it more of a less character development, sure, but it's just quick and easy. And so I think my this Windfall series is going to be 30 to 40,000 ones, and then I think my time travel ones will be short as well.
Yeah.
Just because you can just have fun with them, and even when you get to 20,000 words, be thinking about the next one, knowing it's only a day away or 2 days away. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What have you been doing this week, by the way? I don't think we've mentioned it.
What?
Have we mentioned what you've been doing this week?
No one ever asks me.
Well, I'm
So,
asking you, what have you been doing this week? How was
uh,
Rob?
been
I know
just,
you're flat packing furniture.
yeah, flat packing, yeah. 2 wardrobes on Thursday, and then yesterday was to fucking what they're called, dressing tables. So I did this. So I did Grace's, which was a ball ache, obviously, 100 parts. But I think, I'll get that one done because it's the bigger boxes. I thought, that'll be brilliant. But then Eva's were thicker boxes, so I thought, yeah, but it's smaller, it'll be fine. No, it had more bits in it. It was like, oh god, yeah. So I've been flat packing the last few days. I've nearly finished my Windfall reader magnet, which is great, and yeah, Kickstarter starts tomorrow. And finishing off bits for authors, yeah, and then it's all then it's Divine 5. Get back into that, reread
Yeah.
it again.
So when do you think? So is your project that you write at the moment the Windfall one?
Yeah,
I mean, is that one you've got on pre-order?
it's the one that starts on Kickstarter tomorrow.
I'm sure you've got one actually on pre-order though.
Yeah, that's Divine 5.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's due out 27th of July. But it's fine because once this Kickstarter starts, there's no stopping it, and then I can concentrate writing wise on Divine 5.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Although I do need to do book 3 of the Windfall one, but it's fine. Fine. It's just a couple of walks with Rogan. It'll be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
A lot of flat pack, a lot of flat packing, sorting out authors stuff as usual, and yeah, I was actually chatting to an author that I'm working for at the moment, and she said that her Facebook's been banned, just stopped because
Oh,
she lives in Georgia in the United States, although I believe it's not part of the United States or something. Anyway, she lives in Georgia, and then she spent some time in Eastern Europe, and then because of that, it stops her Facebook. It's kind of like, no, you're not allowed it anymore. And it's
that's
not
weird.
the author page; it's the personal account.
Right.
So everything's linked to that. So, but the ads are still running though, and she
Yeah.
can't get into it.
See, I've had a friend who's had that happen. So I have, because obviously I've got my 2 pen names, and then I've actually got my own personal Facebook account. Every
Yeah,
single one of my Facebook accounts is an admin on my page, so that if any one gets banned, I can still access my page.
right. What would you suggest for them? Because she just doesn't know what to do here.
You have to contact Facebook.
Yeah, that's what she's been doing. Yeah,
Yeah, you
because
just
I
have,
mean, like she's just given me money to translate her book into 4 or 5
yeah, the
languages.
ads will
Can't
stop.
do anything
Like,
with it unless she can run Facebook ads.
no, the ads will stop anyway once she gets to the end of the month, and if she like takes the money out, so they can't
Well,
charge
at the
her.
moment, they're still profitable, so she's not
Oh
that
well,
bothered.
yeah, so she wants them running. Yeah,
Yeah, but until I don't know. Have you ever had any problems with Facebook?
touch wood. No,
Yeah, yeah.
I had them ban one of my ads last week. It's the
Yeah,
first
but
ad
I
I've
mean,
ever.
they do ban ads, don't they? That
Yeah, it's
doesn't
the
really.
first one though. First one I've ever had banned.
Why?
But because it's a topless guy.
You're not allowed that?
No, I knew you
Why?
weren't, and I was like, I'll just put it up. I'll just see what happens. But I
Some
have.
fall through, some go through.
Yeah, but I've got 4 ads with that image on it, and they only banned one of them. Well,
That's weird.
they banned the video version. So I don't know
Right.
if you're moving around. I got it. It was restricted and removed due to sexual content. That is the only thing I can think it is that he's moving and he's topless.
His nipples are wafting in the breeze.
They are, yeah.
And you allowed that.
No.
Because some
No,
of
I'm
it.
like, I knew when I was putting them up there was a chance that they could get knocked off, and I was like, yeah, whatever. If they do, they do. I'll just replace them. And it was just the other 3 versions of it are running. So
Have you tried Meta's version of ads?
the Manos,
Yeah.
I saw that come up, but they wanted to charge me. I'm like, I can't be asked at the moment. I don't have the brain power to look at something new.
Because I was chatting to an author and they said they've tried. I mean, they put their ads up, but then and then obviously it's always trying to push its own thing, that Manos thing,
Yeah.
the AI, to create the ads for you. And he said, "Oh, I'll give it a go." And the one that it created, he thought was shite, but
Yeah.
he released it anyway. He published it anyway, and it's doing better than the others. And I'm thinking, is that because it's Facebook's, and so they're pushing it more? I don't know.
Yeah, but is it profitable? But then working with authors, I know that authors sometimes are blind to their own books.
Yeah.
So, and we think we know what will make it sell or get
Yeah,
the
because we think, oh, I'd click on the ad that I've just invented. Well, of course you would, because you've just
yeah,
invented it.
yeah,
So
but
of
it's
course you, yeah,
yeah. So it could be that
yeah,
if it's making him money, just leave it on. Who cares?
yeah, yeah. I need to set my ads up. I've stopped them all at the moment
Yeah,
because they've tipped over, not even breaking even now. And
yeah,
also, it was the old. It was still just being lazy. It was the old Matt Holmes version.
yeah,
So I thought, right, I'm going to stop them now. So I had quite a few ads in the same ad set and all that palaver. So I stopped them last week,
yeah.
which
I
is
think
fine. I'm
you
going to
had a look
start
at Steve H's video on how he sets his up.
very much like the walkthrough with Matt Holmes.
Yeah, I've not watched it all. I watched a bit of it, but then I
The
was
only
like,
difference is the
stop
the,
it
the
and
ad
edit it.
placement, just doing one at a time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I did look at it. It was great. Paused it to see his ad spends and just went fuck. But yeah, it's good, man. And I
Yeah.
started TikTok live again last night. I haven't done it for about a month and a half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Any
I'm.
sales?
Yeah, I sold a Divine box set just as
Yeah.
40 quid. But it's just kind of getting it back into it because now with my Kickstarter coming up, I want to start kind of pushing that as well. Although I have to do it in code, obviously. Can't say any of the words while you're live.
No.
It's
Yeah.
nice being live again, though. Got
Yeah.
background music now as well because people have complained it's a bit quiet, if I'm not talking. So we've got a bit of background music going on. But it's Sam Cooke, it was last night. Yeah. When are you going to go live? Still waiting now.
I know. I've got to sort the shop out. That's next on my list as well.
I watched one of our episodes the other day, and it was about just before we were going to London. So it's a conference-based one, and we mentioned this, and the words that you said were, "I've got to sort my shop out, though,"
Of course, sort my shop out. Yeah, but there's so many
and that
things.
was back June.
Yeah, but there's so many things I've got to do. Like my shop works because I keep selling my fairy tale book. I've just sold another one a minute ago. So yeah, I just got stuff so out, but there's stuff that takes priority. So
Yeah. Have
of
you
course,
written the other two yet?
no, but one's on pre-order and it'll be a dead quick one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, hopefully. She says,
Yeah.
watch this space in November when I'm crying because I've missed the pre-order or something.
You got any publishing news?
No, don't think so. I don't think anything else. I've not seen anything else going on. No. I've got 3 paid subscribers on my Substack.
Awesome. How much is it to be a paid subscriber on your Substack?
Oh, it's like a fiver. It's not expensive,
And
but I
what
had
do you get
someone
for that?
absolutely nothing at the moment because I just left it there. But they've gone into the paid subs. I'm like, okay, so I might I better put some up. I had someone pay for a full year. I'm like,
Ah,
okay,
come on. Do you have
yeah,
like juice for the full year? You can do that,
yeah,
can't you?
yeah. It's like $50 for the full year, but it all adds up. But yeah, he liked my draft to digital rant that I did.
I
Did
didn't
I
see
do?
that.
Did the draft to digital thing happen before we did our podcast last week or after?
Talk us through it.
You've seen the draft to digital thing. I think it might have been before because I think we did talk about it, where they're charging you $20 to set up your account, or
Oh yeah.
yeah, we did talk about it. So it was a rant on that, and that one seemed to do well. Not as well as my AI police one. That's still going strong.
Is it? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I still get every day. My inbox is full of notifications if someone's liked it, restacked it, commented on it, or quoted it. Um, oh, Brian Cohen did a full episode on that article.
No.
Yes, that was cool to listen to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So how many Substackers have you got now?
I've got over 200, which before I wrote that article, I only had 57.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, and I know 200 probably still sounds low, but it's a real slow growth, so that's a good number. And I screenshotted it as well because it was the first time I've charted at number 44 in the Substacks on the arts category.
No,
So I thought that was cool, so I took a screenshot just myself.
cool. I just joined this AI video boot camp on Skill. It's
Mm.
$9 a month. It looks well good, for films and not just films, for just also for content and faces content and stuff like that. It looks amazing. Some of the things that are just I haven't. I've just scratched the surface at the moment. I haven't deep dived into it, but it shows a guy chatting, and then above him, the same not the same
Oh,
person, and
yeah.
then he touches it. You've probably seen them, and then turns into an alien, and then he turns into a woman, and then at the end of it, he goes, "And I'm not real either." And you're like, "Fuck, man," you know, brilliant. So I
Yeah.
want
You have
to,
to send us the link to that.
hey,
You'll have to send us the link to that.
I want to jump into that just because that's going to be the way that I can turn pen names real.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously the filter that you need to get rid of your face. And then if you can do something with a voice, which I imagine wouldn't be too difficult,
No.
if you can, change your face, the voice won't be as difficult. Then, then you can start turning pen names into real people, which would be great, man.
Scary for the readers, but great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a bit catfishy, but
Yeah.
it just means that you can,
But that
if you learn it, it doesn't take that much effort to think, right, well, I want to write sci-fis,
yeah.
but I need to, and then you can just develop that. And it showed in the lesson that I watched, it was just from one prompt, one picture as reference, and it showed that it was for an ad, but it was this cute little brunette woman, and she was in the gym sweating, and then she was doing something else, and then she was in the house opening cupboards and all that, and it just looked completely real, everything, and it was just from a reference on one picture.
Right.
And just shows how quickly the technology is speeding up.
Yeah, because you couldn't do
You
that a year ago.
couldn't do that 2 months
No.
ago.
No.
Some elements of that looked a bit when I was looking into Pen Name Z. It just wasn't there yet.
No.
It's brilliant. I love it. I love all this shit. And I reckon
Yeah.
that you need to get a handle of it, otherwise you're going to be like the person writing on the typewriter.
Typewriting. Yeah.
And it's just
I love all the technology. I don't understand how people don't get excited about it.
yeah, it's great for procrastination too, because it
Yeah,
feels like you're actually still doing.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be having a play. So I might, if I can get my head around it and stuff, and obviously the talk about different subscriptions. If it doesn't get a bit too expensive, Eva Gray might become a real person as well. But we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, your subscriptions can kinda get out of hand.
Yeah, because it's credit based as well, and you think, oh, 50,000 credits, and then for 29 quid a month, and you go, yeah, I'll do that. And then once they've rendered one minute long thing, that was 38,000 credits. And you're like, oh, I see
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
getting expensive already.
But you can also get lots of subscriptions. Like I had at one point where I was subscribed to Ideogram, Midjourney, Kling, and there was like loads. Yeah,
Leonardo.
so I turned them off now. I have them all turned off, and then I just pay for them when I want to use them, and then I'll blast them and I'll turn it off again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But to be fair, Chat does amazing images now.
I've never figured out. They always look shit for me.
Oh, I get some amazing pictures out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but chat is the best for me for prompts for Midjourney.
Yeah. Yeah.
The prompts I get from chat, and then once I've had a chat about what I want, the sort of thing I want to create, and then it gives me a prompt. I've tried that with Claude, and it's shit. I
I've
don't know
never
what the
never done
difference
images.
is,
No.
but it just doesn't do the right. It doesn't speak to Midjourney right kind of
I think
thing.
some of them as well is because the AI has memory. It's got memory of you and your style.
Yeah, yeah,
And
possibly.
you've been with Chat longer than you've been with Claude, so it's probably built up a profile of you.
Oh yeah, because it was chat that I was talking to when I was doing these divine ones and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's sort when I say abstract, it sort of knows what sort of abstracts I'm
Yeah.
thinking about and stuff. Because I did all my Eva Gray covers, which I really like, and they're a bit different, and they're quite colourful and moody, and it was just what I had in my head before approaching chat, and it just seems to know how to convey it to Midjourney, so it's sort of right, and then can tweak it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good,
I
man.
always tend to end up with crap out of Midjourney. I always preferred Ideogram. That one seems to do better.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Although
Different,
Midjourney, I
different
did
folk.
like on Midjourney, I often used the search function where you could use other people's images because they were good for ads.
Right, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 'cause if you go in and like you search, I used to go in and search wolf shifter romance, and I'd get loads of different, hunky guys with wolves and stuff, and they were great to just
Well, yeah,
steal them and use them for my ads because they're obviously people who are on a free account because theirs are public and can be used by everybody.
yeah, 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 yeah. And
Yeah,
it's just public domain then, isn't it?
yeah, and I thought it's an ad. I don't care. I'm gonna nick it.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Love it. We always end up talking about AI, don't we?
Well, it's the thing now.
Such a big shift, and these people that don't understand that, they just, I do feel sorry for them in 5 years' time when you just can't do anything without having at least a basic knowledge of the
Yeah,
machine.
yeah. The only thing that I don't do with AI is write with it.
Yeah.
Everything else goes into the AI because I enjoy it, but I enjoy the writing part.
Do you do your like ad copy and stuff?
Um, I do kind of use it as a starting point,
Yeah.
and then but I tend to find it's a bit shit on the ad copy because it knows tropes, and you can get it to do some research on Book Talk, and it'll give you the kind of ideas. But then what it gives me is kind of like a bit flat. And
Some at the
so
start though, isn't it? It can kind of like
yeah.
boost you
So
up. So you
what I was doing last week, which was really good, was I was for my ad images, and TikTok as well. I was giving it my entire book, and then I asked it to, um, I can't remember how I worded it now, but it was basically search through the book for stuff that I could use for viral TikToks.
yeah.
And then it brought out all the stuff that I could use for viral TikToks, and then I said, okay, now create me an image based on that. And it did. It gave me some images, and they were really good images. And I was like, "Give me another one and another one." But then I also,
It gave you scenes that would be good for viral TikToks.
yeah. So I'll have a look what I put into it. So I uploaded my whole book, and then it gave me, like, yeah, it was basically came up with the scenes.
Yeah.
Um, my chat here. Wait, yeah, it'd give me scenes, and then I would ask it to produce me an image based on that scene. Yeah, so it says, please read the attached book and then do market research for the best, most viral TikToks to use for it. And it comes back with, I've read your book, and for TikTok, we should use should not be sold as generic wolf fantasy. It's stronger, and then it goes into all of my book. And then I asked it for images, and it gave me an image which was really good. And then I asked it, So we have lots of back and forth. Yeah, she gave me images, and then I asked it to pull out viral hooks, and it would like the hook line and then the next slide line kind of thing. So it was dead simple. And it gave me like 20, but some of them I would say they were good. I had to tweak them to have
Right.
what I wanted, but yeah, they were.
Like you said, though, it's a good place to start off, isn't it? You know,
Yeah,
instead of
I
staring
think,
at a blank page.
yeah, and I know people get afraid of uploading their books to the AI because they go, "What if the AI trains on it?" And I'm like, I don't care. The AI can train.
Yeah, but when he first started talking about that, I was like, oh, thinking that he might run off and steal it. But yeah, I've done it plenty of times now. It's
Yeah,
just, yeah,
yeah. Well, it's dead handy because I'm in oh my god, the Facebook group Millionaire Author or something like that. It's run by Lee Savino. I'm probably butchering her name. I don't know if you're in it. The Millionaire Author Mastermind group, something like that. It's like 20 books, but it's this one. And someone had put up. I can't remember what I was going to tell you. Oh, a post about non-social media marketing. So going back to the old days, to your own old foundations, and it was talking about. So she was aimed at everybody. She was like how introverts will market their books without having their faces on screens and stuff like that. And she's like, well, your first thing for this week is to get your reader magnets in order. Do you have a reader magnet? Do you have your email list? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, so I asked Claude, because he's got the best series I've got that's got the first 3 books out. It's got
yeah,
all 3 of those books because we've edited them all together. And
yeah,
I said to it, I says, would there possibly be a reader magnet for this book, this series? Because it doesn't have a reader magnet because I never thought there could be one. And then it
right,
came up with like 3 ideas, and I was like, that's really cool, actually. I probably could
yeah,
do those as reader magnets.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, Claude has all my books.
Yeah, no, I think it's some, especially like stuff like that, like, oh, I want an idea for this, that, and the other. Well, you could have a reader magnet about this, about that, and half the time you go, no, it's shit, no, it's shit. But you're already thinking now. So if you're thinking so much shit, then you're thinking about what might be better, and
Yeah,
that's it sparks your ideas, doesn't it?
yeah. Either way, it gives you an idea that you want to use, or it gives you an idea that you know is rubbish, so you'll start looking for something else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hi. Right. So this is the episode where we don't have a plan
You're not,
really.
you're not calling it Waffle Fest.
What should I call it then?
I don't know.
And we're busy looking for sponsors now, aren't we, for
Yeah.
Manchester in November. I say me and you are doing none of this.
No,
Only Tony's on it.
he sat there behind me, tapping away, and he's like, who is it that runs Vellum? Who is it that we saw in the conference for Draft to Digital?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that should be good.
yeah, we're only 7 weeks away from London as well.
Gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Have you got your boat ticket?
got a boat ticket. I just don't have a hotel yet. I need to start looking really.
I need to cancel my hotel because I've gone with an Airbnb.
Yeah,
Because they're
closer,
actually cheaper. Huh?
closer, or just world cheaper.
Just cheaper. Yeah. So if you're staying for 3 nights and you want a Premier Inn, I've got one booked.
How much?
$6.90 is for the 3
No, you're
nights.
all right.
They're a lot more expensive at the minute.
Are they?
Yeah, they've got, because I
That's a
booked
bit,
this. I booked this last year.
yeah, it's a bit much that though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I went with an Airbnb. The Airbnb is like four something, 450-ish for the
I was
3 nights.
talking to Felix the other day about it, and that. I'm like, have you got your hotel booked and all that? He's like, yeah, my hotel doesn't even have a window. I'm like, what? He's like, no, it doesn't even have a window. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be in the pub.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to be there to dump my stuff, and then I'm in the
Well,
pub.
I
I'm
said,
like,
have
yeah,
a look at the Airbnbs because there's a lot in the area that do just you that's on your own. That's like just a flat,
yeah,
and they're dead cheap.
yeah.
But we did an
Yeah.
Airbnb last year because if we were in hotels last year, we'd need 2 rooms, and it was going to cost like £1,200 for 2 rooms, and we got an Airbnb for £300 for the same
Yeah.
price.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the same amount of time. The only difference this time is it's a Friday night as well, so that puts it up because the conference is Thursday, Friday.
Well, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
have a look. So
so it
what
means
days? What dates are what
it's
date?
the 11th and 12th.
11th and
You reali
12th.
so you're realistically booking 3 nights. You're booking the Wednesday the 10th when you arrive because that's the Mad Hatter's night,
Yeah,
and then you've got the 11th, which is the boat night, and then you've
yeah,
got the 12th, which is the last day of the conference, and anyone who's around will meet up, and then you go home 13th on the
yeah,
Saturday.
yeah, yeah. Is it 3 nights, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good though. Hopefully it'll
Yeah.
be nice and sunny like last time.
Yeah, well, maybe not because we're a week earlier.
Hmm?
Maybe not because we're a week earlier.
Yeah, maybe not. Who
Yeah.
knows? We'll
Which
find
the
out.
annoying thing is it's the same weekend as download, so I've had to choose which one I wanna go to.
And you chose writing shit,
I
wouldn't you?
chose writing instead of pen bag into heavy metal
Yeah. Oh
and
well.
standing in a field.
Yeah.
It's like next year, isn't it, for Ireland? It's on the same as London Book Fair, and I wanted to do London Book Fair next year, but I'm picking Ireland first.
Ireland first.
Yeah.
Confidence trumps them all, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you planning on going on any other ones? Like, did you say you wanted Seville? There's the one in Greece.
There is one in Greece. Yeah, I have signed up for that one. There is a Seville one. I always forget that. I have booked the hotel and stuff for Vegas.
Right.
Well, I've
So,
booked for Vegas, I've booked everything that's refundable or cancelable
yeah,
just
yeah,
in
yeah,
case. But I haven't booked flights.
yeah.
Um,
Right.
so yeah, because obviously you can't get them refunded.
Cool, man.
I figured with Vegas, I'll leave that to August to make a hard decision.
Yeah. We've actually managed somehow to get through 47 minutes
Oh, nice.
without actually having a topic
Well, it's like author catch up.
or the catch up. I'm not going to call it that either. That's shit.
No, but that's basically what we've done. We've done a catch up. I
Yeah.
don't know. Other podcasts call them catch up videos.
Yeah. And when I hear like feedback and stuff from listeners, it's always these ones that seem to enjoy the most.
Yeah.
Although I haven't been horrible to you one. Well, I did call you simple, but other than I've there's
Right.
been no
Call it.
rants.
You can call it Rachel and Rob chat shit.
Just Rob and simple Rachel. Yes.
No.
Okay,
It's
I'll leave
not
you to get
simple
back.
Rachel, it's simply Rachel. Simply
Eh?
amazing Rachel.
No, simple
Well,
Rachel.
simply fantastic Rachel.
Simply simple Rachel.
Did I tell
And
you about that woman on the elevator in Vegas that got
yeah,
annoyed with me?
was like offended by your name.
No, she was offended because she said there's a Facebook group called The Best Rachel or something like that, and I said I don't need to join it because I'm the best Rachel. She went, whatever, and got off the list. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. Never mind.
We're
Uh,
done now.
I don't know. Anything else to add? Because sometimes I go, we're done, and then I go, yeah, and then you go, oh, and then 10 minutes later we're still talking. So have
No,
you got anything else to say?
I think
Anything popped in to your little simple brain?
I think I've done everything now.
Right. Okay. Have a good week editing your course,
I will do.
and yeah, I shall see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Cheerio.